I also mentioned Sahaj schoolings, and part of that was also very much adapting to an environment. And for that too, Shimachi was there with us. She would ask us, are the teachers treating you well? Are you eating properly? And every question we were like, yes, Shimachi, yes. You know, we were just so happy to be with her that any, issue was all of a sudden gone. But she did tell my sister this story. She said, if you ever have fear, if you're ever scared or frightened, if you're ever upset, then just hold your pendant in your hand and place it against your heart and just say, Shimachi, please come in my heart 7 times, and you will see that everything will be taken away.
And she also told us the story of the cockfight, which we all know. And she had said, if you run into any problems, just remember this story and do it. This cockfight is something that took me through Dharamshala years, it took me through high school, it took me most crucially through the late 90s when there was the case launched against the school and we were called back to Switzerland. And I was put into a private school, a Swiss private school. On the first day when I came in, I was sitting at my desk and there were 2 guys behind me. And the teacher said, okay, can you come and write your name on the blackboard so everyone knows your name? And my maiden name is really long and difficult to pronounce. Anyway, so I wrote it on the board and I walked back. And these 2 guys behind me were giggling and sniggling and making fun of me, and then they started calling me names. And I think I just turned around, I looked at them, and then I thought, no, I'm not going to do anything, it's fine. It's fine. And the next day, I came into class, sat down at my desk again, and they came in, one with crutches because he had broken his leg, and the other one with a broken arm, so it was sorted. So, just to say, this is just one of them, but then I've carried it through, and there have been many more instances where people, have had to, unfortunately, face the wrath of our mother. And, but the point, I think we've all had experiences like that, but the bottom line of them all is that it's just to realize how incredible it is that it's so real, it really works, it's amazing, and we're so blessed, and it was really, it happens still now to me, so it's a constant, and because of this attitude, if we can remember to have it, any situation we get into, and we do that, we come out unscarred. So even though that was a horrible year for me, I have no emotional scars, I have no mental scars, I'm fine, I'm perfectly happy, I have no regrets, I don't hate any of them, She took care of them the whole time, and that's what Sahaja is really, isn't it?
Absolutely, and that's where the difference. Just to follow, that's where any barrier between born realized, grew up in Sahaj, and someone joining for the first time today just completely gets washed away. Because if there's one thing we would leave you both today is the sense of generosity, love, and patience and care that Shimachi had in our lives. But you can also think about times in your lives where you've been helped either by coincidence, by an unexpected person, a very kind stranger. Those are all things that Shimachi is working through to let her know that she is also there for you. And moreover than that, the life lessons that she imparted with us is that Sahaja Yoga is real. It's not something your parents do. This is real. Like, everything happening has a consequence, and it's inside of you. Sahaja Yoga was never belittled for us. Let's just meditate 5 minutes, or let's just sing bhajans. It was a happening. Every single struggle, even as children, we were shown to understand it also in Sahaj ways. And I think that gives you a sense of confidence and a sense of an ability to apply things in other situations. So the final partings for us today is that these stories might seem like something looking in the past, but it's not. It's our future. Everything that we have inside of us is something for us to grow, learn, and discover. Jai Shri Mataji.